I'm assuming that's what you're here for. I'm Sudha Jante, @SuJante on Twitter. I'm going to do this with my friend Dave Peck, @DavePeck. So we had a presentation for 5 minutes just to give an intro, and we don't have projector. If you really want to go see it online, it's on slideshare.net/SuJante. We just put it up there. I'm just going to talk to it. What we wanted to talk about is we wanted to see who is an influencer, who is not an influencer. And then we can get into a discussion about how do we build influence in the community. So who is an influencer? An influencer is a thought leader, somebody who reaches your audience, somebody who's passionate about your market. And then when you see a lot of people who come under that category, how do you prioritize them? You look at how they would influence your audience, and do they take you to a specific geo? So if you want to go into New Orleans, and if that particular influencer is in New Orleans, then that person gets up on your list. And the level of influence that they have. We'll be talking about this level of influence a lot today. So that is who's influencer. Who is not an influencer? I love Scoble, but Robert Scoble is not an influence for everybody here. So somebody who has huge followers, just by looking at them for their followers and asking them to be your influencer or giving them that treatment, you're kind of insulting them. They have to be passionate about your product. So if they do not believe in your product or your market, they are not subject experts, they don't have trust, or your audience lacks trust with that particular person, then they're not an influencer. And there are certain people, unfortunately, who have huge following and who would say they could promote and get increase your follower base for your brand, but want to be paid for it. I would not call them your influencer. So with that, how do you find your influencer? This is one thing where, looking at the slide would have definitely helped. Because as part of the description of the panel, we had said we would show social media metrics on how you really empirically find out who your influencers are. So I'm very big on social media metrics. So I run a tool called Social Ping. So @SocialPing is one of them. It actually would track a tweet on a hashtag and would tell you who are the top tweeters by followers, by velocity of tweets, and various different categories. So you can really go and find these people on a specific topic, on a specific campaign, on a specific hashtag. Then there is another one that I run called the SM2. It's again Alcerian, ALCERIAN, SM2. Like social media too, SM2 is their brand. I think the SM2 people are here at Subway on this too. And that is one of those paid tools like Radiant 6, where you can run massive reports, and they have this influencer report. So that is one. Anytime, like I used to do consulting before I work at PayPal as a social media strategist now. So I run that as a baseline to say who's really talking about that, and who are influential in that conversation. And with that, I want to jump in. Yes, introduce yourself, and then we'll open up.
All right. Now I get to do something. First of all, thank you for coming. So we'll be having a conversation amongst ourselves. How long script and everything chime in. So one thing I noticed when I came in here is I see Radio Shack over here, right? Radio Shack? Okay, talk about Radio Shack. There you go. I know Comcast is over there. What other big brands are here? I'm just curious. AT&T. I got Samsung back there. That's right. Sorry, I forgot about that. Texas Instruments, very nice. I never did figure out why your parts were in my Volkswagen bus back in the day. We didn't talk about that.
It's a secret. I'd have to tell you.
TTI Rabbit. I always wondered. It wasn't a speak install. I didn't figure that out. Anybody else?
Bing.
What?
Bing.
Bing. Oh, Microsoft.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Blackberry.
What? What was that? Blackberry? I need to figure out how to get the Foursquare badge later. Let's talk about that. No, I'll see the Foursquare badge. So to start the conversation off, I'm going to back up a bit. So I might, as conversation goes, and we ask questions, I might interject with some stories because I have some relationships with brands and engage, influence. I like to name drop. That's the bottom line, all right?
Do we want to give a special hashtag for this particular panel so people can tweet on that?
How name drop? No. What do I do? Kick ass.
Kick ass?
Yeah. Okay. So why are you here, Radio? Okay, now feel free to interrupt.